Even if you absolutely love aquariums and have been to dozens of them, there's one sea creature you'll never ever come across there. Not a single aquarium in the world has a great white shark. Is the great white not cool enough to be put on display? Are people afraid of being attacked even when these animals are confined within thick walls made of special glass? Well, in today's video we will be answering exactly why there are no sharks in any aquarium. First, let's learn a little about sharks. The great white shark is a species of large mackerel shark which can be found in the coastal surface waters of all the major oceans. It is notable for its size, with larger female individuals growing to 6.1 meters in length at maturity. However, most are smaller, males measure 3 to 4 meters, and females measure about 4.6 to 4.9 meters on average. According to a 2014 study, the lifespan of great white sharks is estimated to be as long as 70 years or more, well above previous estimates, making it one of the longest-lived cartilaginous fishes currently known. If you are quite scared about great white sharks, you will be quite happy to realize that humans are not on their menu. Usually there are no more than 10 attacks a year. Scientists are sure that sharks don't attack humans to eat, usually they are just too curious to let down a little sample. After that, they usually swim away. So, if great white sharks are not in aquariums because of the safety of visitors, why are there no sharks in any aquarium in the world? Well, the reason is quite tragic. Great whites cannot stand captivity, and will simply die when contained. There have been many attempts to hold a shark captive. In 1955, the first great white was captured and sent to Marineland of the Pacific in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, the animal didn't even make it through one day at the oceanarium. There have been over 25 attempts, all ending in tragedy. The SeaWorld in San Diego managed to keep a great white for 16 days back in 2003, but they ended up deciding to release the animal back into the ocean. The longest stay for a great white was in 2004, but they had to release her back in the ocean because she attacked and killed all the other sharks in the aquarium. So, what is it that makes this species different from their relatives, who suffer so much from being locked up? Scientists still don't know much about the great white shark. But that didn't stop them from creating several theories. 1. Depression and shock. Great whites usually live as long as humans do, but there are no obvious reasons why a healthy shark would die just after a few days of captivity. The reasons all seem to be fully psychological. Believe it or not, they all seem to suffer from depression and shock. 2. Lack of space in captivity. Even if you think a 175,000-gallon tank is big enough for any shark, but for a 6.1 meters long shark it is not big enough. A great white shark is designed like a torpedo, and for a good reason. A shark can move faster over long distances with little effort. Since a shark usually travels at a speed of 25 miles per hour, they jump over 20 feet in the air. Obviously, no aquarium can have these conditions. 3. Respiratory problems. In a tank, great whites can't move freely, so they develop problems with their respiratory system. What's more, a shark can suffer from hypoxia, or a deficiency of oxygen. Another problem is that sharks are an endangered species. There are only about 3,500 of them in the wild. The reason for this small number all comes to poaching, since some parts of the shark's body are in high demand. For example, shark fins can be sold for a high price to make a very expensive soup. This led to shark finning, which is when poachers cut off a shark's fins then throw the rest in the ocean. It is illegal to kill these creatures, and there have been lots of laws in place to protect this species. If this continues, the species will be led to extinction. What do you think can be done to save this species?